TV, a broader perspective.
Imagine having a home where love resides, memories are created, friends and family belong, and laughter never ends. Imagine a hall of fantasy, much more fun and more interesting exceptional business facilities. Imagine a market created in a family-friendly shopping environment to ensure an enjoyable experience for the patrons. Imagine a place where best memories are made around the table. Imagine a bowl that contains domesticity, generosity, accommodation, satisfaction, and comfort. That imagination is evolving into reality. It's Ibom Bowl Ultra-Modern Complex. Akwa Ibom Community in Abuja is set to build a 9-story complex that will house offices, auditorium, conference hall, a lodge for corpers, a restaurant, a marketplace for fresh foodstuff, and a large parking space.
This is the land for Ibom Ball Complex around this space, and the parking spaces is behind. This is the entrance in, the in entrance. The out entrance is somewhere there where you have the bacha. So you come in here, you park and go out through there. And we have a maximum of 86 parking spaces. The complex attains a maximum height of 8 suspended floor. In this area is known as sector area. You don't build less than 9 suspended floor. The building plan for this complex has been submitted, approved, pending the commencement of the construction. So the moment money is available, we'll start up immediately.
Previous administrations of the community conceived the idea and commenced the project. Mr. Nefon Okbabio, the 1992 to 1997 president, was a team leader who conceived the idea of having a one-stop place where Akwa Ibomites can buy and sell home foodstuff, an office where the president, secretary, and operational officer can operate from, and a lodge where corpers can be accommodated till they can secure a place to stay.
It occurred to me that our parents had been to Lagos and they stayed there and left without a place that they could call their own. There was a Calabar Hall in Ajao Street, owned by the people of Cross River. And I said, because we are in the FCT, we must create a relevance for ourselves, a matter in the things of the FCT. So I thought of an idea of what I call a place, an assembly point for Akwa Ibom people, for the indigenes of the city and outside. And that was the concept of Ibom Bowl, where our people, Ibom Bowl, it's like I would demonstrate, it's a whole cover, with an Ibom in my place that contains everything. And we said this should be a place for our people on arrival, like the corpers coming into town, they should have a place to stay, at least temporarily. Our women who will be coming with that fang and all the goods from home should have a place to stay, make themselves and step out the following day. And of course, in addition to all this, we should have a building place a meeting place for the people of Akwa Ibom community. And that's what happened.
Obong Jackson Dueso, 2001 to 2005 president, one of the 13th members that founded the community on 13th of March 1988, opened a file with FCDA and started the process of documentation. He had his wedding reception at the site.
But when it came to my time, I took a drastic step. With my ESCO, we decided to go and open a file with the FCDA. Then we wrote a letter through, may his soul rest in peace, late Obong Kaite, who endorsed the letter, and we got the approval to get that land. We started the process of documentation with the FCDA, and the approval was there. And one thing unique about that place, I did my wedding at that place, and it's only the first and the only private events that has taken place in that land.
Barrister Sonny Young, 2005 to 2009 president, during his tenure, got approval for the land and facilitated the approval of receiving 20% from the then state governor, Architect Obong Victor Ota.
I enjoyed a lot of support from our leaders, like when I asked His Excellency Obong Victor Ota to provide a grant for me for the payment of 20% to our indigents that own housing in each city. Other states were giving loan of 10%, but actually Ata don't need loan, I need a grant and 20%, and Ata did it for me.
The final documentation with the FCDA, defining the exact location, clearing of the land, compensation to the community, sand filling, and groundbreaking were achieved during the 2009 to 2013 administration of Chief Engineer Ben Ukbong as the president.
When I was the president of the community, I made sure that we finalized the documentations with the FCDA. We also move a step forward by setting out the land on ground, because when land are allocated, you don't know where it is. But it was during my tenure that we identified the exact location of the plot, and we surveyed the plot, we cleared the land, we leveled it, and to God be the glory, it was during my tenure that the groundbreaking of the land was carried out. The plaque is still there till now, and from there we started, like I said, we did the first walk to some level. Then when I left, my successors continued from there.
Fencing, completion of C/O payment, building design and approval were made possible during Dr. Tommy Etam's led administration in 2013 to 2019.
When we came on board, we were able to secure 20 million from His Excellency Godswill Obodokpabio, which we used to pay this C/O document. And then we were also able to provide a perimeter fence that gave us the enablement to ensure that the land was not encroached. And we were also able to task our members individually and collectively to ensure that all the designs were paid for. Then when it was obvious, at the point of losing the land, we had intervention from one of our sons, Obong Nsima Ekere, the then Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, who came and intervened with 15 million, which we used to secure the development control approval.
And the sitting president, Barrister Akwa Ibom, is set to complete the task.
My name is Barrister Akwa Ibom. I am the president of Akwa Ibom Community, Abuja. And let me use that opportunity to appreciate the good people of Akwa Ibom Community in Abuja for giving me this wonderful privilege to be the 9th president of the community, having served the community in different capacities. And now the people decided that I should take up the responsibility of leading the community. It has been a success story all the way concerning the Bumbo, from those who conceived the idea, those who implemented the idea, those who executed the idea up to my time that I'm now the president. I want to appreciate the past leaders for all that they have done concerning the project. Like I said, successive administration have taken various steps to ensure that that project becomes a reality. As I speak, the documentation has been done, the approvals gotten from Federal Capital Territory Administration. So it is now left for us to commence the physical construction of the project. I am a man of double grace, and I've enjoyed the grace of God, the support from the community, from leaders of the community, from trustees and patrons. And I believe with this kind of support that I'm getting in my time as a president, that project is going to be a reality. And let me use the opportunity to call on government officials, businessmen, women all over the world to come and invest in that project. It is a very big project. It is a Akwa Ibom project. It is our project. It is our land. And from the analysis that we have done so far, no community in Nigeria, in this Abuja, has ever conceived or gotten such massive plot of land for that project. Akwa Ibom is going to be the first in history to have an ultra-modern complex solely owned by community in the FCT. I want to appeal to our people to see that project as an investment for our people, to see that project as an opportunity to empower our people, to see that project as an opportunity to bring prosperity to our people here in the Federal Capital Territory.
It might interest you to know that the 9-story ultra-modern Ibombo complex will be on a 5,000 square meter land at plot 59, Cadastral Zone B15, Sector Area, Jahida Street, Abuja. The sector area is next to Central Business Area, where the present Federal Secretariat and other offices are located. The proposed complex is located close to Mabushi Specialized Market, next Cash and Carry, and other major high-rise building with Jahida Street of FCT. The complex will house these features: the President, Secretary, and other offices, auditorium and conference hall that can seat 600 and 100 people respectively. We want the audience to be transported to a different world once they enter the auditorium. We want to leverage on general direction of a secular trend. Therefore, the first floor will accommodate shopping center, for it is a job of the market to turn the base material of our emotions into gold. Laughter is brightest where food is best. You can't talk about Akwa Ibom without mentioning good food. The last floor will be dedicated to restaurant for sumptuous Akwa Ibom delicacies. For nothing brings people together like good food, and one cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well. There is magic in the little world home. It is a mystic circle that surrounds comfort and virtues never known beyond its hollowed limits. It is a mission to protect our citizens here, so the complex will make provision for temporary accommodation for Corpers when they are out of the camp till they secure a permanent place to live. For there is no exercise better than the heart than reaching down to lift up people. To achieve this magnificent project, Akwa Ibom Community Abuja invites government, investors, stakeholders, organizations and all members to invest towards the realization of this project.
Baby fresh on the beat and it's killing them all, of course. It's killing them all, of course. Make we scatter this place tonight.
For more inquiry and investment, contact the community through the President, Barrister Nifyogiba, on 0803 627 8218 or the Chairman, Ibom Bowl Project, Engineer Benedict Tukbong, on 0803 786 9156. Akwa Ibom Community Abuja, Edidiana, Ima, Yoforo.
TV, a broader perspective.